Hi, it's Treflyn Jones, and I've opened up my Beat Buddy manager. Last Sunday, we were playing at a small church, and I'd already arranged this drum track for How Great Is Our God. So, as you can see, there's no intro fill here, there's no drum fill, there's no outro fill. Just wanted to keep it nice and simple with a steady beat. So I'll just play the beat, and I've got my guitar in my hand here with me now, so I'll just play along with the beat, and I'll explain to you what the problem was. Turn this volume up a bit so we can hear it. The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, and all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, darkness tries to hide. So, on the face value, on the face of it, that drum beat is followable for me, but it's not perfect. But it wasn't right. With everything else that was going on, my wife was playing bass. I'm going to stop this right now. My wife was playing bass, and in the end, I just stopped the track altogether, cut the drums out. So I'm just going to have a look inside here. So if I right click on this part here, it goes into edit, and we can see how it's made up. So it's just one bar of 4 beats being continuously repeated. I didn't want to make it complicated, and I'm sure that drummers out there who could say, "Yeah, should have done this, should have done that," but I didn't. This is as it is. So we've got the kick drum on 1 and 3. We've got a cross stick, I've called it, on beat 1, 2, 3, and 4, and on beat 1 I've got a double one here, and then I've got this the hi-hat coming in, as you can see here. Okay, so at the end of the day, whilst you think it's okay, I thought it was all right. It turned out not to be. But this morning, I met up with a lovely friend of mine who is an excellent drummer, great guitarist, virtuoso on many instruments. And I asked him what beat he would have done. So I'm going to clear this down, and I'm going to start again. So I'm going to remove all these numbers here. So I just right click and pull them all down. So he said he would put in a beat on 1 and 2. Sorry, on 1. Here we go. We'll put the kick drum in here, number 1. I'll set it at 92. And then he said he would put it on number 3, 92. And then put one again within one of the 8 divisions. Keep it at 92. There. So this is the basic beat. Don't know where that came from. Don't know where the cymbal came from. Play again. Where's that come from? Don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so if I now, it's a bit loud, I think. It's maybe a bit too high. So let's bring it down to 69. This is all guesswork for me at the moment. 70 is near enough. So if I click on apply, then write it back into here. And if I click on play, it'll ask me to save it, because obviously I've changed that particular track. I don't know where that's. I'm going to stop that because I don't know what's going on here. Really don't know what's going on here. So I'm going to edit this. And I don't know where it's getting the hi-hat from, or the crash cymbal, whatever it is that's coming on. Because all I've got on here is the kick drums. So it's all about learning curves, my friends. So let me just take this off here. Take that off there. Take this down here. And I'll apply that and see what happens. I'll go to play. It'll want me to save it. See if anything comes out now. So I don't know where that kick drum is coming, where that's coming from. No idea. I just don't know. So I'm going to stop it. It's good, isn't it, when you're trying to learn how to do something? I'm going to edit, and there's absolutely nothing here. I don't know why it's doing it. Don't know why it's doing it. Just haven't got a clue. So I'm going to cancel. Going to come out of here. If I press on the add song here, it'll add a new part. Oh no, that was it. Sorry, I don't want to do the Control Z out of that. So if I want to add a new part here, so I'll click on there. That's the one. And now I'm going to delete this here. If it'll let me. Allow me to delete this? No. Okay. So what I'll do is start again. Right click, create a new pattern. Create a new pattern, come on. Create a new pattern. So if I apply that now, there shouldn't be anything there at all. Click on play. Does not contain the main drum loop. Okay, fine. So I can't do that. I couldn't save it with nothing in it. So I'm going to create a new pattern. So I'll put the kick drum down again. 84 on beat 3, 84, and also halfway through the 84. Fine, so I'll apply that, and if I go into play, I'm going to delete this here. So I'm hoping I can delete this. Click on here, main loop is gone. I don't know why I can't delete this bit here. It's gone. Alright, so all I've got now is this bit here. If I go on to play, save it. Okay. So I'll stop that. So that sounds something like I want. So it's bum, bum, bum. The splendor of the king, bum, bum. So also, I'm going to just, perhaps I've got this a bit high on the playback. Right, so I've got that. What was that? 84, and that's 90. I'll just turn that down to 84. Okay, guys. So I'm going to put in the snare or the cross stick. It doesn't matter, and I'll put that in at beat 2. We'll give that a value. Call that 54. Don't know what I'm doing. And beat 4 for the snare as well. Call that 54. There you go. So that's it. I got the snare on the second and the fourth beat of the bar, and I've got the kick drum on the first and the third. I've got a double kick here on the third beat. So I'll apply that. So let's play that now. Wants me to save it. So I get the guitar. The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, and all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps itself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great. That's much better. I'm going to stop that now. So there you go. I've kept it nice and simple. I could add more bars in here, and then I could also maybe put a verse in, a chorus, I should say. You know, Name Above All Names might have a totally different beat, but I'm not a drummer. So I've just got one bar there with those beats in it, and I could extend it, and I could write out the whole passage for the verse and the whole passage for the chorus and the whole that passage for the refrain. And I'm not going to do that. I just want to keep it simple. So let's see. Splendor up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. So if I put 8 bars in there, I could even put a turnaround at the end of the 8 bars. So if I want to do that, so I'll just, it says here, total bars counts. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 bars here now. So what I've got to do now, that's bar 1. It'd be nice if there was a thick line down the middle here, so you could see what bars you were at or something on the top. But here, so I'm going to put this in here now. Put this up to, what have I got that there, 84. So I'll do this 84. It's going to be high 92, that one. Not going to be able to get them all perfect. The, yeah, this goes up to 52. And we'll move along. So this is an actual whole verse now. So this will only last so long. No, it'll just repeat, won't it? Of the King, oh in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps itself in light, and darkness tries to hide. Trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. Okay, so keeping it simple for me is important. I could put transitions in, I could put different rhythm in for the chorus and the refrain, but at this moment in time, I'm just going to keep it simple. So there's no intro. I could do an intro fill of 4 bars or 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, how the split, 1, 2, 3, the split. But that comes in on the 3 unless you want to crowbar it, starting on the 4. So I'll probably just let I'll just let the rhythm play, and I'll just jump in when I feel like it. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this now. So if I go over to, is it file or is it export? Right, so I'm going to export this song, How Great Is Our God, and I'm going to save it. So it's here with all my other saved songs. So if I just say save, it'll say it already exists. It already exists. Do you want to replace it? I'll say yes. So I'm now replaced that now. So if I go into worship, this song is already there. How great is our God? It's not in alphabetical order. It's in hysterical order. Here I am, Lord. That's number 1. Never mind. Wait till it loads, and then I'll go on to how great is our God. I'll go on to how great is our God. Okay. So I think it will have taken the new one. So if I'll just move this down a touch here. Can't do it. All right, I'll just play this and see if it's the same track. I think it will be. No, you see, it's the old one. Because what it does is it saves every song in its own folder in a different name. So if I change it I changed it in here in lim, IM. But it didn't change it in here because I have now got to import now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this song, How Great Is Our God, because if I import it, it'll come in with How Great Is Our God version 1. So I'm going to delete this track now, delete this song. It's giving me a warning here. Do you want to delete it from the folder? So the song is in the folder. Okay, so there is no How Great Is Our God in here. And I can't just drag and copy it into there. So what I've got to do is come into the folder called Worship, go up into File, and I go to Import Song. And I want to import now How Great Is Our God into the worship set. How great is our God is here. So I'll just click on that. And it's going to import it. So there. So if I play this now, it'll be the right one. There you go. So it's all about the learning curve. So I'm learning to use BeatBuddy, and I've watched lots and lots of videos and people just flying through this stuff really, really quickly. And they've got intros, you know, you can have outros, you can have an intro fill, you can have a drum fill, so you press the pedal and it goes, you can have transitions. If you put a chorus in here, as you go from the verse to the chorus, it'll go, whatever it is that you put in that transition there. And if you're going back from the chorus into the verse, and then when you come to do your outro, which is by pressing on this pedal twice, it'll go into bam, 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 whatever the outro is. I don't want anything complicated like that because I probably wouldn't know what the intro is and I'd forget it. So if it was 2 counts of 4 or 1 count of 4 or whatever, I'd forget it. So I'm just at the moment trying to keep things simple. Okay, so if you're used to this and you've got any help or advice, that'd be great. But I'm on a journey and I'm happy for you to come along with me. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me today. Stay safe. God bless you all in your house. Bye now.